Hi, I'm Gianna. I've been diagnosed with desmoplastic small round cell tumor sarcoma. I'm from Philadelphia, PA, and I love anything to do with fitness. I love working out. I'm a graphic designer, so I love art. The first kind of symptoms that I experienced were kind of like a UTI related symptom, like a lot of burning when I went to the bathroom and just like a lot of weird stomach pain in general. So then I like ended up going to the ER. They didn't see anything. They did an ultrasound. So they sent me home. So I would say about 6 months later, for those 6 months, I was totally fine. I felt normal. It was like really, really weird how like the symptoms kind of just went away. So then 6 months later, I just randomly like started passing out, which never happens. Like that's not normal for me. So then I went to the ER like a few times, and the last time they like did an ultrasound, they saw like an 8 centimeter mass in my abdominal cavity. Um, they told me at first that it looked like a cyst on my ovary and it wasn't cancer, and not to worry about it. But they like rushed me to surgery because like the tumor started bleeding. So like I was passing out from just internal bleeding in general. So then after surgery, I came out of surgery and they told me that it was cancer, but they don't know like what kind of cancer it was. I waited about, it was like a really long time. I would say like a month for my diagnosis. Like they weren't really sure. Like it came back like unclassified, and I was like super scared, and I was like, I don't know how to feel. Like I just want to know what this is. Um, so like yeah, when they told me, I was like kind of shocked and just like super scared, honestly. I didn't really know how to feel, but it was just like really scary hearing that news. And it's like such a rare kind of cancer. Like I heard it affects like 1 in a billion people. So I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. Like it's kind of crazy. I did get a port, and it was like really. I didn't know like much about it going into it, and it was like really weird because like I was like awake the whole time for it. And honestly, it wasn't bad, like as bad as I thought it would be. At first, it was like this like weird thing like in my chest, and I'm like, oh, this looks really weird. I'm not used to it, but now I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna rock it. Don't care. Like it, I don't really feel it, so yeah, it's not a huge deal, and it's not anything crazy. I'm being treated at Fox Chase Cancer Center right now by a sarcoma specialist. And right now, treatment looks like kind of like 7 months of chemo so far, possible radiation after possible surgery. But right now, just getting through a bunch of chemo, and it looks like it's like two kind of cycles. So right now, we're looking at 7 rounds of chemo, which would be like 14 cycles so far. So what that looks like is I'll be going to the hospital like admitted for 2 days. I think, and then it's 10 days out, so I go home for 10 days. And then the next cycle is in the hospital for 5 days, and then I have 2 weeks at home. So that's kind of like what my chemo schedule looks like right now, up until I think about like mid August. Um, and then like symptoms, I would say I have like a constant like runny nose. So that's like one of like the weirdest symptoms that I've experienced. I would say hair loss for sure. Um, I've actually been like not experiencing any nausea, which I thought it would be like the most common symptom, but I'm really happy that I'm not experiencing any of that. What else? Yeah, I would say like just in general, like bone pain has been a thing that I've been struggling with. I was like kind of anticipating it, and like anticipating it being like a traumatic kind of experience, like being a woman, like losing your hair. Um, so yeah, I like went out and bought like a bunch of wigs and kind of tried to like prepare for that as best as I could. So then it was really cool. Like when it started falling out, I was like more like annoyed than like sad. It was like a really weird kind of experience, and I was like, I just like want to shave it. Like, um, But it was awesome because like my dad, my boyfriend, and my brother came over and like they all shaved their hair with me. So yeah, it was like honestly super empowering to like just shave it off, but like also having like their support was amazing. The biggest thing for me is just going outside and taking a walk. Like that has been huge for my like physical and mental health, I would say. Um, Also, like seeing a therapist has been amazing for my mental health, and it just helps me so much to like just to talk to someone. And like having a social worker too, like has been amazing and just such a big support. Um, I would say also like I've met so many people with cancer like online and through social media, and that's been like a huge like support system for me. Just like hearing their stories and having their support, and yeah, it's been awesome. I feel like the biggest support in my family, my friends, other cancer survivors, and people that are going through the same thing. My mindset at first was like, I was just so scared. I was like, I don't know what to think. Like, is this the end? Like, I don't know how much longer I have. But I feel like recently, like, just focusing my mind on other things as much as I can, like, just helps so much. And I've been like less scared and just feeling really good about just having hope and like to keep fighting. Putting my focus on other things just gives me so much more hope. Like I know that this thing is like here and it's not going to go away, but like just maybe like putting that down for a second or just putting that down for as many hours a day as I can, like that helps me so much. It gives me so much hope. Really important for me to share my story just so other people that are going through this can see it and just to like give them hope. I feel like I want to give as much people hope going through this as I can, and hopefully they can see this and be like, okay, yeah, I can do this too. I feel like just having that voice for this cancer and spreading as much info as I can and positivity, like just means a lot since like it's really hard to find people with this specific cancer and um, maybe if like they don't know where to go or where to look and aren't are having a hard time like fighting this, that maybe they can like see my page and see what I'm going through and just give them like a lot of hope to keep fighting. Focus on each day as it comes and um, don't worry too much about like the future and um, just like do the things that you love, spend time with everyone that you love, and just like enjoy each small moment that you have each day.